Welcome, Meteor fans, to the Meteor Club Apprentice series. I am back with Colby, and welcome, Colby.
What's up?
Hey. So we're going to continue working on the Meteor Club podcast site. We've got a list of issues in GitHub. Our repo is open source. Let me go ahead and share my screen. We'll get to work here. All right. So I think we'll get started with the pull request. Colby actually did a pull request off camera. So I thought we could review it and just kind of talk about how these things should work. So yeah, there's actually two commits in the pull request. Can you see my screen okay, Colby?
I can. Yeah.
Okay. I think the intention here was actually to submit two different pull requests, but the way that it happened, because they were on the same branch, it just came across as one pull request.
Yeah.
So my suggestion would be to put your code in a branch, because like this one's just the first commit's fixing a bug, but then the second commit's adding functionality, new features, I guess, around security. And then the other thing is, in your commit message, you can actually reference like number 2. Like this is related to item number 2. So you can reference that there. And then the nice thing is that actually that'll give you, oops, clicked on the wrong one, kind of a link from the issue.
Oh, okay. Makes it easier to get there.
To the pull request, yeah. And so the other way you can do it is just by putting it in a comment as well. And so then it
just shows up, damn.
Yeah. And then like right here in the issue, it links back to, pull request, issue number 8, which is the pull request. So it's nice to kind of have that cross-reference as well when you're working on things.
Good stuff.
So yeah, we'll take a look at this. This was a one-liner. That was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Good catch.
I was like, all right, not too bad.
Yeah. So I think the designer maybe just didn't realize that the yield would take care of what we needed. And so in the index, they were calling in the layout, but in reality, we just need the, whatchamacallit. Sorry. Let me move this off camera, turn off my notifications, and be a good pair. There we go. Yeah, so the layout really shouldn't have been here. Like I said, the yield and the global router configuration should have taken care of that. So good find.
Cool.
Yeah, and so on this one, looks like you added roles, and then you updated the allow and deny, I guess the allow rules, to check to see if the user is an admin.
Correct.
Okay. And then on before action. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. So you're running an on before action in Iron Router. You're looking at the user and seeing if the user is an admin. And if they're not, then you're redirecting them to the home page, calling stop, and then throwing a coffee alert error that's saying you need to be an admin to access that page. And if they are an admin, you just call next and return true. Which looks right to me. This is just a white space commit. And then you also, it looks like you've essentially added in like a seeds file.
Yeah, because I was like, well, when I pulled it in, I guess you had your user already created, but I didn't. So I figured just for now, we'd have a seed to be able to get in there and test it.
Yeah, that makes sense. And so this is pretty common. I've seen this idiom before where you just check to see if the user's collection is empty, then you're going to run this code. And this runs on startup every time. So Yeah. Yeah, I think this is good.
Mhm.
Like I said, this probably won't even kick off on my machine because I've already got a user.
Right, that's true.
But I will need to go in and add a role to my user, so you can kind of see that working. What's this?
Oh, that one. I think I was playing around with setting up some more things for the roles. So that may or may not be really necessary, but it was like a way to create a function to validate.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you're looking to see if the person that's logged in is an admin, and if so, they can create a user. Interesting. Okay. So my inclination is probably like, I don't know if we need this code. I think
Yeah, probably not. I was just I probably should have removed. I think I removed some other stuff that was in there that was similar to that. I just probably missed that one. So
yeah, my thought is like we'll probably just turn off client side user creation, and I'll just like I'll probably just in the server I'll create my user or something.
yeah,
Or
I started building it up, and then I was like, Yagni, it's like don't need to do all that.
yeah. All right. So I think this is good to go. We can hit merge.
Woot.
All right. Nice work. Yeah, so I think where we left off was just on the finish wiring up feature episodes.
Yeah.
All right, so let's dive into that. Let me kill off what I had running on port 3000. We can leave that running. Just run on a different port. C code, Meteor Club. Uh-oh. Looks like my database got messed up.
It's weird.
So you can just issue a Meteor reset and it'll reset the database. That's funny. No, that seed file will kick off.
There you go.
Nice.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
What are you using the MailChimp for right now?
That should probably actually be removed. I think the way the designer worked is she took the Meteor Club website and started editing that and turning it into the podcast site.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
So, that's probably another good thing to do is just audit.
Let's see.
All right, so we'll audit that before we launch. But yeah, that was just there early on to get people on the Meteor Club website. Like when they fill out that form on the front page, it submitted that to MailChimp through the API.
Okay.
Which I've actually even, like the Meteor Club website's moved away from that and I'm using Drip, so.
Yeah, that would be an easy fix. I see MailChimp's in there. We can just remove that. And then do you use Spiderable like pretty much on everything?
I do. I haven't like consciously worked on many of these websites to like ensure that the page titles are correct and that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
But that would probably be a worthy effort at some point too. Yeah, so we'll just do, well, first I need to pull your changes. And then we'll do Meteor remove MRT MailChimp.
There you go.
There we go. Now we should stop getting that error. Oh, there we go. Look, it made those users. So did you put a password on the admin user?
For now, they're just Apple One.
Apple One? Okay.
Yeah, I was just kind of following the convention they used on the accounts or the roles.
Yeah, that's fine. There we go.
I remember seeing that picture on that on a website. I was looking for some pictures on one of mine. I was like, hey, what's that?
Yeah, it's actually a really cool speaker, like phonograph looking speaker thing. Like it's really, it's really expensive to get this guy.
I can imagine.
It's like $400 or something.
Yeah, my roommate has some insane speakers. He does all the audio stuff too.
All right, so we signed in. That all looks good. Oops. Is it episode? Yep, there we go. Okay, so that looks good. And if I sign out, I should be... There we go. Must be logged in.
Mm-hmm. And then if you log in and try and go there, that's when it'll kick you back out. Like if you log in as a normal user.
Yeah. What was the normal user again? Normal.
I think it was just normal@example.com. Check. It was, normal@example.com and then Apple.
There we go. Yeah. So it must be an admin to access this page. That looks good. Nice work.
Thanks.
Yeah, I like coffee alerts. It's like an easy way to just kind of get that stuff taken care of.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like it needed any kind of custom solution for that.
No, not really. All right, so let's sign back in. Admin@example.com. The one thing I would say is you might want to add another check to make sure that you're in like the dev environment or like not in production basically before you add users, because I think that can we don't want that to run in production, right? And that's
right, exactly.
Because like on first deploy, we're not going to have any users in that would run. So
okay, so I'll look at that.
Okay. All right. So we were going to finish wiring up all this kind of, all these links and whatnot. Oh, yeah, we lost. I had a real piece of data in there and we lost that. So we'll have to go back and.
Oh, the one we were creating last time?
Yeah.
The best one?
Yep.
Yeah, because that wasn't put in the seed.
Yeah, we could probably change the seed file actually and do another reset. Let's see, fixtures, here we go. Episode 42. Why is 39 coming out as the one on top there?
30. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, maybe the dates are. Let me see.
How are we sorting that? Maybe. Oh, those dates are strings. That's probably why.
Okay. Yeah, they're not actually the date format from the object.
Yeah. All right. I'm just we'll make a new one for now.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, the fun of seeding.
Yeah. Nope, that's not right. Simplecast. We want that guy. I just copied it. What the heck? There we go.
Cool.
Right. So that's the MP3, and then we want the dark iframe.
Once you add this in there, can't you go into your RoboMongo and just grab it from there? Does it show up as a object format for you?
Yeah, we could probably grab all this and
then that way it'd be easy to throw in seed file for next time.
Yes, exactly. You got a clacky keyboard, man.
I know. Yeah, I had a better one, but it doesn't work with my Mac because it plugs into the PS2 slot. So
That's funny. I was explaining to my son, like I gave him an old computer to play with, and he's like, "What's this round port for?" He's never seen PS2. That's so funny.
Yeah. Right. I mean, it's like one of those gaming keyboards. It's like, oh, use the PS2 port because it's so much faster, like it matters or something. But yeah. I mean, this one is a gaming keyboard too, and it's expensive, but it's just the ones like some people like the really clicky clacky ones, and this is like my roommate has like 3 or 4 of these because we get them to do reviews on. All right.
Okay, so we got this guy. There we go. The play bar's working. All right. So this stuff shows up. This shows up. We should probably use moments or something to make this prettier.
Yeah. See, do we even have that added? Probably not. Let me see. Moments. Yeah, we don't have that in there. So.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh man, my machine's getting all weird on me. Moment.
Oh, that screen recording.
Yeah, I guess so. So if anyone's watching this and you're not familiar, Moment.js is like a very well documented client-side library for working with dates, like parsing them and manipulating them and diffing them and that kind of thing. And also just displaying, like it's like string of time for most languages. Unfortunately, JavaScript does not do a good job with that. So Moment is like pretty awesome for that kind of thing.
Yeah, for me coming from Rails, it's basically like the active helper portion that handles making everything pretty on dates and times and all that.
Yeah. All right, so client views. Is that episode? Yeah. So we could do something like pretty date or something. You sure are a pretty date.
You're pretty. All right. I'll make that look better, and then we got to give it the format, I guess. Right? Let's see the. Docs.
All right, so we can do like template.episode.helpers. We'll probably make this like a global helper actually, because there's going to be multiple spots we need it, but we'll just here to start.
Yeah.
Pretty date. Let's see. Just run a function. Wow. I'm in CoffeeScript mode in my head, apparently.
Lots of CoffeeScript writing on your end, I guess, outside of recording.
Not really. Like, I do all my public stuff in JavaScript, and so like my head's kind of there most of the time, but I've got a client project that's all in CoffeeScript. So
Okay.
it's like clearly I was just working on the client project
Right.
like an hour ago. Pretty date. So we could just do moment, and then you could say this dot date. And then that's going to basically convert it into a moment object. And then from there, and I got to say, like, one of the great things about Moment is it's just documentation.
Yeah.
In general, they do a great job. So then we can just call format, and we can either give it a string, because by default it's going to spit out the ISO string. So we probably want something similar to this guy. We'll just copy this for now and modify it.
Yeah, just delete the time part of it.
Yes, for sure. All right. Oops.
Okay.
Semicolon. Don't make the linter mad.
You have like JSLint turned on for the whole project?
Yeah, it's turned on for like my, not the project, but actually for my any JS file. It's going to run the linter.
Okay, is that like a Vim plugin?
Yes, but I don't know which one. I'd have to look at.
Okay. I was just curious how that.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
So that didn't work. Let's look here and make sure. I think maybe our context isn't what we think it is or something.
Me.
Didn't actually fire our code. Why not? Must have it.
See pretty dates, episode helpers. This is episode template.
Wait, I don't think I have a console open. Maybe. There we go. So it did fire. All right.
Okay.
All right. So it's doing that right. Oh, again.
Oh, the return. This is not Ruby, Josh.
Nor is it CoffeeScript.
Yeah.
That's too funny. There we go. So this is looking a little better. Monday, April 20th, 2015. Okay. And so, like I said, I think what we really want is register helper.
For a global.
Yeah, and we'll get a global helper that we can call on any template. I don't know if you knew this, but you can just start typing here. Whoops, register. Spell it right. Like when you're in the docs, like docs.meteor.com, if you just start typing.
Just like randomly typing?
Yeah. It'll catch that typing. And then you can use the arrow keys. And then when you select one and hit enter, it'll take you right to that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Oh my gosh. Magical.
All right, so we'll call it pretty date. It'll be a function.
I guess my Vimium messes with it a little bit though.
All right, and so I think we have to pass the date for it now because I don't know. Well, we should get access to context, I'm pretty sure, actually. So
yeah.
Let's not pass the date. Let's just. Get rid of that guy. Save it. No, we should still get pretty dates. Yep. There we go. We do.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's totally parsing the string and turning it into a legit date.
Yeah. The moment is insane.
Yeah. Well, and so now what we want to do is fix this guy up here, right?
Yeah, that one's not.
Since we made this,
use pretty date for that too.
Yeah, we can now reuse that. And so my suggestion, we'll do this in a minute. We'll move that register helper out to like a helpers file or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it should be. Oh, there's already one there.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's got the old school version.
It does. We'll fix that too while we're in here.
Nice.
There you go.
Easy peasy.
All right, and then we want to update the featured client views, featured episode.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish. So I've also it automatically runs the HTML linter as well.
Yeah, I had to turn that off, I think.
Yeah, I really wish there were a way to make it work with. I should look into that. Because I'd love for it to still run the linter and throw kind of warnings, but it's
because it's .html instead of space bars or something.
Yeah,
I think that would have been better for Vim editor, but I guess we just have to. Maybe we can write a plugin for that or something.
Yeah. All right, so we've got that. So now we need to get the download link in place, which is this guy. I think we just called it download. So again, we just use the space bars mustache there.
Mm-hmm.
And it totally didn't work. What did I do wrong?
That's just pulling the download link that you have from the collections?
Should, yeah.
Okay.
Let's look in RoboMongo. Actually, we installed.
Did you have it selected on the most recent one you created? Okay, you do. Okay. Download.
I wonder if this is a triple stash problem.
Does it not show when you mouse over it on the bottom?
It's down in the very bottom. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay.
Huh.
It's like it's not. Oh, you got an error, I think.
Oh, I see the problem. We've got two different styles here. That's the mobile.
Interesting. Ouch.
And this one is tablet and bigger. Download. Don't know if I like that.
Yeah, a little bit of duplication. But
I think we can get rid of the triple stash.
yeah.
There we go. That worked. All right. And so can we link directly to an iTunes episode?
You should be able to, right? Let me see. You just gotta. Do you have the link to it there in your collection?
So there is a view in iTunes right here, but I don't know if it. Let's try that. What does that do for us? Just takes us right here anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe we just link to the iTunes in general. I don't know that we can link specifically to one episode over the other. So we just make this a general, probably hard-coded link. Yes.
All right, let's see what happens.
Make it.
It says when you link to the direct episode, it'll show the list, but that it's highlighted in the list.
Oh.
And part of the episode name is in the URLs.
But how do we know, like, what's keying the particular episode here? I guess because we only have one. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, if you look in the URL, it says scaling deploy Meteor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you had more episodes, it would be highlighted compared to the others.
All right. So what I'm going to do for now, we'll put an iTunes link helper in here, and when we get another one, we'll come back to this and see if we can figure it out.
Sweet. I'm guessing it'll have some different functionality if they click it from their phone that has iTunes. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. But my preference would be to figure out how to link individual episodes. But for now, we can just return the string. We got an iTunes link over here. And somewhere in here, there we go.
And that'll link to that one specific episode too.
Right.
Okay.
And we've got another one coming out tomorrow, so we can probably in the next session play with that and figure out how we can get that. You know what? I wonder if the RSS feed gives us that.
The Simplecast? Okay.
Yeah. Sharing this guy.
iTunes. Well, that's just a meta. How does this get put up on iTunes? Does it do it automatically for you?
Yeah, iTunes parses this feed and then.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. We may have to grab this by hand.
So yeah, if iTunes is parsing this feed, of course it won't be created. The link won't be in here.
My guess is it looks like it's keying off this title here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you look at the URL that you got, it had like Meteor twice in the URL. It's like scaling and deploy with Meteor. See, scaling, deploy, Meteor.
Yeah, so my guess is they're like they've got like some kind of algorithm that's stripping out stuff they don't care about, like the spaces and whatnot in the title.
Yeah, it only grabs partial title, is what it was saying when I looked at it.
Yeah, it looks like it truncates. So it looks like it's grabbing this much right here and then stripping out the dash.
Stripping out and with, yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting. They're stripping out and with. I get the dash, but the and the with is kind of odd.
Yeah. Oh, well.
All right.
What it is.
Yeah. Bizarre. That's what it is. So the transcript, I think everything's hooked up except the play button and the transcript.
Okay. Transcript goes to show notes. Are you going to keep that to say transcript, or are you going to make it say show notes?
Yeah, let's make it say show notes.
All right. That would make more sense to me as a viewer. I mean, you have to change it twice since it's on the other one.
Yeah, that's
fun.
Yeah, there's probably a way we could like merge this into one.
Yeah. let's see, what are they changing? Just the div class?
Yeah, it's the not just the div class. It looks like the links themselves are getting extra classes. She's making them buttons basically when they're bigger, which they don't actually look like buttons here. Let's see. When I size this guy down. Yeah, they just kind of become this link list here.
Okay.
It's interesting. It becomes blue though.
Yeah, I was like, I don't. Maybe the color got. I don't know if that was the intended.
I don't think so.
Probably not. Doesn't look right. It's like the default blue that you get whenever you don't do any styling.
Where is that modal coming from?
Transcript modal, data target, Bootstrap.
Yeah, but where is that defined? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Good point. Right. Where is this modal we see? Okay.
Surprised it works when it's not in the template.
The modal?
Yeah.
It might be in the upper level template. Let me see, where is that at? We'll look. Where are you, modal?
It's in home.
Okay.
Just did a grep for it.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. That's actually where I keep mine on my app that I'm doing.
I feel like this should be in the same. I wonder what happens if we move this.
I guess it depends on if you're going to use this modal for other things. Let me see. I don't see any of the. Yeah, I don't see any spacebar templates, so it should be fine.
All right, so we put it there. Come on. There we go.
I'm guessing that was the idea. She gave you this design. You can remove the massiveness of it as you build out the templates.
What did we call that in the database? I'm gonna get in the habit of looking at Mongol. Just show notes.
Very useful. Did you draw out the one with the sessions?
I haven't, but honestly, like, you know, generally, there's very few reasons I would use sessions because they are global. You have to remember to like unset them, and
yeah, it's true. If you're going to be relying on them, you have to. I was actually looking for a way to do like, I thought I saw an article about doing like sessions for just template level sessions that auto destroy or whatever.
Yeah, reactive vars would be the way to do it. And yeah, that's pretty much the way I do it.
Okay.
Now, I mean, it's still a newer concept though, right? Like it's only been out since 1.0.
Yeah. That's actually when I started using Meteor anyway, so I'm kind of like decipher what's new and what's not.
Yeah, I just remember like littering our code on early projects with like all kinds of setting sessions and then like having to remember to unset them. And
oh gosh, it sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah. All right, so I'm curious. We edit this guy. Yeah, okay. So we get the show notes here, and it's markdown supported.
Sweet.
So what I'm gonna do is we'll use something to render out that markdown. I think it's showdown maybe.
Okay, so we're getting the so that's what it's putting in the collection. So I haven't actually tried to render Markdown in Meteor yet.
There's a package that they have. Oh, it's just called Markdown. I thought it was called Showdown. Okay.
Maybe they changed it.
Maybe they did.
They always change stuff here. So. Well, that makes it more simple. It's like you're going to look for markdown. So
Yeah. So I think it under the covers, I'm pretty sure it's using Showdown to do the rendering, but it just gives you a new kind of markdown block helper that you can use inside spacebars.
Okay, cool.
And it still works just like it normally would, right? So you can, the docs say there, you can still use like each and all those kinds of things.
I guess this is just the GitHub flavored markdown.
You'd have to look at the package and make sure it's Showdown and then go see what Showdown supports. And so, that's probably an interesting thing we can look at too.
Yeah.
I don't know if very many people have looked at the Meteor source code, but when you go in here, it's really just a huge collection of packages.
Yeah.
And so we can find Markdown on the page and look at it, and the package.js should tell us most of what we want to know. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, they add Showdown and Showdown.js. They export the Showdown space there and add Showdown.js. Showdown.js.
Port O markdown.
Yeah, they don't really say, do they?
Quick example. What is it for? The markdown that you expect. Yeah, I don't know. Most of the parsers I see nowadays are GitHub flavored. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like if we don't like this one, there's a couple other ones on there as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that still didn't save. We gotta start back up after
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Did you try? Did you forget to run it on the other port, 3500?
No, I backgrounded my running task by accident.
Oh, whoops.
So usually I suspend in Vim, like when I'm going to do a git commit or something, I'll just suspend Vim into the background.
Oh, okay.
There it goes. Okay.
Oh, rather than doing a tmux?
Yeah. I should probably figure out.
Yeah, I've got a little hotkey. I just do Control AH, and it makes a horizontal pane. I can type it in down low, and then I can zoom in.
Yeah, I should learn tmux better. I really just use it for window switching more than anything right now.
Yeah. I'll show you some other time, I guess. I'm actually doing a talk on tmux and Vim at my meetup here pretty soon.
Nice. Yeah, there we go. We're getting the rendered markdown now.
Good stuff.
So the other nice thing about moving this inside the template is we could actually trigger our events off this guy, right? So if we had a featured episode events, we could catch, BS open and BS close, bootstrap mode.
Yeah.
And we could
I use a lot of that in my current project that I'm working on.
Yeah, it's kind of handy. But, it requires the modal, I think, to be inside the template where you want to catch those events. All right. So, is that everything?
And we got those 3 buttons clickable now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that was everything. All right, let's do a quick commit.
Easy.
So I usually do, when I do a git add, I'll do a -p. And it allows me to go through line by line and decide if I need to commit that. It's we removed MailChimp. We added 2 packages. Yeah, stuff looks right. We changed that to be register helper. Added some more helpers. Call the helper.
This lets you kind of just review the work you just did.
Yeah, white space. Use the helper.
move
Put in a
that.
bunch of links in the modal.
Oh, are we gonna put that deal in the seed or?
Oh yeah. We can do that too. Removed the modal. Okay. So we'll just commit this and then we'll work on the seed.
Sweet.
Get the featured episode all wired in. Fixes number 1. Yeah, so if I say fixes number 1 here and we just do a git
I'll link
push.
it automatic.
Yeah, plus it'll close. It'll actually close the ticket for us too.
Sweet, because you said fixes, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's legit. Okay.
Yeah, and so if you're not fixing it, but you do want to reference it, you can just say refs number 1, and that would just like this refs number 1.
Okay.
And that would make this link, but not close it.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and then it's kind of nice because then you can come back here and say, oh, like this guy closed it, and you can pull it up.
See what commit did. All right, nice.
Cross-reference all the things. All right.
Okay.
That is totally not what I wanted. 30. Come on.
A lot of stuff going on.
I just tend to run. I just have a bunch of these that basically let me connect in to.
We don't have to reopen all your projects each time.
Yeah. Or I can run them all on different ports if I need to.
Right.
Episodes 7. This is the guy. We'll copy his JSON.
Damn. Nice. Okay. And you forgot to go to paste mode.
Yeah, is there a way to like just make that default?
Paste mode?
Yeah.
Like whenever you're in insert mode, you want to go to paste mode?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I just...
Oh, well, I basically have mine set to F2, and it toggles it.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, because you don't want it to do it every time.
Yeah.
So I can probably send you my quick little thing that does F2.
Let's try that guy and see how he looks.
Okay.
Doesn't like something on this file.
Air it out after we added that?
Yeah.
Weird.
And the linter is complaining about line 12 here.
Is it because you have quotes around your stuff? Like
It's
title?
actually, I think it's the ISO date here.
Okay. Will it work with the quotes around the title like that?
Yeah, it should. That's valid.
Okay.
JSON should work.
Yeah, I know that's how Mongol makes you type it in. So.
We can try removing it.
You use surround vim? Okay, that works too.
Yeah, the problem is there's no easy way to do this.
Yeah, if you use surround vim and then you have you just do it on the first one to remove them, and then you do a dot going down, it will remove real fast.
All
That
right.
probably sounded confusing as I said it, but
No. Made sense to me anyway.
okay. Anyone who doesn't use vim, we're like, what?
No, that still wasn't it though. It's gotta be.
What is it complaining about?
I don't know. It complains about the parentheses is what it's complaining about. unexpected token. So it claims it's not expecting this guy right here.
Okay. Why not?
Yeah, this is weird.
It's awkward. Are we missing? I don't see anything missing, but I'm bad at word searches, so. No. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss here. No, the linter still complains.
You can try to delete some of the fields underneath description to see if there's a problem with those. Just like add them back in one at a time, and then we'll find out if that's the case.
You know what? We'll just do this. Episodes.insert. Okay, so that guy works.
Uh-huh.
Oops.
That's what I was saying. Like the other ones, they do all the way up to description. So let's try the one you have all the way up to description, and then
Okay.
see if it works one at a time until we figure out which part of it is messing up.
So we don't want the ID.
We'll brute force fix it.
Oh, now it's not thrown in there.
Bam. So it's one of these. So let's try.
No, this isn't thrown in there either. I must have had like an extra. Had an extra bracket sitting somewhere, I think.
Heck, I didn't see anything.
I didn't either, but
okay. Well, I'm not going to complain. If it works, then it works, right?
let's just try Meteor reset. Make sure it imports right too.
I'm going to send you a link real fast here.
Oh, ISO data is not defined. Okay, let's try to bring that in then.
All right. You can check that out later online.
Oh, your dot files? Yeah, thanks.
Mm-hmm. I showed you the part that gives you the F2 command.
I wonder how we specify that this is going to be a date.
Can you do new date?
Yes, that's a good point. New date. That should work.
Okay.
That'll be available in JavaScript. Come on.
Yeah, because we're creating it here, and the one we copied from was already stored. So.
All right, we'll try again. Meteor reset, run. Hopefully no errors.
Crossing the fingers.
Nice.
Yay. We have success.
All right. So now we just have to decide what we want the play episode button to do. It could be a download link, or we could try to like use JavaScript to activate the play bar up top.
Yeah. All right. If there's a simple hook to it, that would make sense to me, I guess. You just wanted to, you don't have like an individual page for the episodes. When you click on them, it just pulls it into that frame up top. So. Simplecast. I guess we're needing the docs for that. API docs. All right. Podcast.
Oh, nice. You found API docs?
API.simplecast.fm.
Sweet.
Yeah. see if that helps us here. There's a bunch of like Git stuff, but I want something for the player.
Nice.
Aren't we going to use something like this for the auto info?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we're gonna look at grabbing the RSS feed, but this might actually be much easier.
Yeah.
Because we'll just like set an API key and we can make a consumer for it to run every few minutes and consume the JSON.
Yes. This doesn't help us with the how to play the player.
We do get
is he
statistics
fine?
too. That's
Nice.
But yeah, no, there's nothing about player embed. Let's see.
Yeah, this is all for the actual grabbing the info itself. Okay. Well, the embed is just isn't it just like a media player, like a HTML media player?
Is it?
Wouldn't that just be controlled with normal?
Let's look. It is an iframe. It's got an SGV here.
That's for the graphics. Controls, class, volume, player speed, time, current time, rewind, pause. Pause? I don't know, pause maybe. Pause, play.
There it is, audio, right there. That guy. Good, none. So now we're talking about an HTML5 audio tag.
HTML5 audio video DOM reference. Load, play. So just play. That's it.
Huh?
Yep. Just play with parentheses.
On the DOM element?
Audio and video elements you can use. On the DOM element, you can just use play, and it starts playing audio video. And then there's a pause, a load.
But can we target that because it's in the iframe?
Should be able to, I think.
Let's see, .jp, no, it's pound. JP audio 0. Yeah, see, I can't find it using jQuery.
Ooh. What?
Let's try hitting the iframe. So we can find the iframe.
Well, okay.
.jp play. Yeah, see, I can't seem to find anything inside the iframe.
Let's see.
Colby the Furious Typer.
Yeah, it seems like it, right? Well, I do type fast. I have like 100 words a minute. I played that Typer Shark when I was in high school.
Nice. I mudded.
I can see. No, that doesn't work. jQuery, not function. Dot contents. What happens when you call dot contents on it? My frame.
Contents.
Search for the immediate children.
Looks like I can just call frames.
Select element inside an iframe. Jeez, why is this complicated?
Yeah, we'll try contents. We may get like a...
I'm just curious what it returns, yeah.
cross-origin policy issue here or something.
To get the window object for a frame, you can use window.frames array.
Yeah, here you are. Failed to read the content document property from HTML iframe element, blocked a frame with origin, localhost 3500 from accessing a cross-origin frame.
What if you do? Wait, how does that work? Yeah. They said something about you can use window.frames array.
I don't think it matters though, because I'm pretty sure the cross-origin policy is set on the iframe.
Ooh.
Let's just hit this guy and see what it looks like.
The built-in security feature, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, by default, like you can't just control one iframe from your window unless they allow it. Yeah, I don't know. I tell you what, we'll just stick a pin in it right here, and okay. I'm gonna, for now, we can just make the play episode be a download link or something, and then I'll email support and see if there's a way for us to programmatically kick off that, and they can tell us.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll probably do more early next week or later this week. I don't know. We'll see how my schedule goes. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here, Colby.
You bet, man.
This video has been a Meteor Club production. You can find out more information about Meteor Club and join the mailing list by clicking on the Meteor Club button below. If you enjoyed this video, you can also hit the subscribe button below and get more content like this. Thanks for watching.